Top of the morning, truck buddies. Airborne trucker checking in from Mount Airy, North Carolina. So now I stayed here over the weekend, and hindsight 50-50. I guess I should have stopped. I should have drove to the rest area after I showered or whatnot Saturday before I stopped. But I'd already stopped. I got comfortable. I said, the heck with it. So I've got 70 miles left. It's almost 7 o'clock. So I'm about to take off and fill up and then take off. Should get there around about 8:30. Should be there long enough to do my 2-hour break. Now, get around about 8:30, 9. If I get pulled back before 12 o'clock, hey, I mean, it's a win. But last time I was there, it's like you're going to get pulled in right at your time. Now, I want to tell you something or show you something. This is that Mount Airy Flying J. Now, it used to be a mom and pop, if I'm not mistaken, or it was, I can't remember how it was set up, but it used to be one of our fuel stops, but we could still fuel here. But now it's being renovated. Now, depending on who your carrier is for your cell phone, hey, try to park in the front. Now, I parked in the back, all the way in the back, but I had one bar, and it was kind of crappy. So I drove up here to the front to I got 3 bars. I've got AT&T. I've got 3 bars of signal, and you're closer to the Wi-Fi. So I was able to use my Wi-Fi on my not my tablet, but my MacBook. But yeah, try to park in the front at this location. Like I said, if you're having problems with your signal. But the in and out is still crazy. You can't pull forward after you finish fueling. You can't pull up. You have to just stay at the damn pump, do what you gotta do, and then leave. Now, if you look all the way to the front, you see that flatbed there. It's actually 2 spots right there, but those kind of make it hard to be able to get out. But I knew somebody was gonna park there. But right now, you can turn left or right getting out, but you gotta walk all the way to the side till they get done with construction. So this is the Mount Airy exit 100 on I-77 in North Carolina, Mount Airy. Like I said, gonna get on the road, get going, fill up. Hey, they got this new damn chicken biscuit. It's a jumbo chicken biscuit. This damn thing's about big as the bag. All right. I grabbed 2, just thinking nothing of it. I thought it was like a regular chicken biscuit, but it's ginormous. I mean, I got big hands, and it was pretty damn big for me. Pretty good when it's nice and fresh. So I got 2 of those. Now, I use my pilot points. I hardly ever spend money at the truck stop. When it comes to showers, drinks, or whatever the case might be, when you fill up enough, you get points. And a lot of people like to save their points up. And the only thing about saving your points up, there's a good chance they might get stolen. But I mean, they'll reimburse you, I think, but I don't bother. I keep no more than $20 to $30 in points, just for that reason. But we're gonna get on down the road, fill up. We're gonna see you in Thomasville. right, so it's 10:15, give or take. Been here about an hour and a half. Full with my tarps. Now I got here a tad bit early. Like I said, you probably want to do about 3 hours just to give yourself a little bit of buffer to get your 2-hour break in, or just come here right there an hour before your appointment because you're going to get unloaded at your appointment time. You're not going to get taken back any earlier, from what I recall. So I'll verify that here in about 2 hours or so. So. Yeah, 8:30. Yeah, so I got here at 8:30. So I got here pretty much 4 hours before my appointment. So got about another 15 minutes. I got my 2-hour break in, which is good. 7, 9, yeah. So another 15 minutes and I'll be done my break. So I'm about to lay down, and if I get called back earlier than what is expected, hey, then that's great. Now I was walking around doing my little post trip after my little ride. Keep an eye on my right steer tire. Now it's not wearing evenly, it's not wearing properly, so I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on that. I can just keep on checking it every time I stop, just to kind of get an idea how it's wearing, because it's looking like crap. So hopefully if I can make it to the end of the week, I do a tire request Friday, but like I said, I might need it before then. I'll just keep an eye on it and see. All right, that wasn't too bad, man. That was the first time I got pulled back early. So I think in the future, I'm just gonna come here about, if I have to take off my tarp, that's gonna decide how early I come here, how much earlier than my appointment. But if I know I got like shingles or something, I'm probably gonna come right at the time, like about an hour till, give or take. Got called back about 11:45, and it took 15 minutes to get unloaded. So now I've got 3 options. I'm surprised at 12 o'clock. There's actually options. So I can go to either or. I got to go at least 100 miles to go pick up. So they got 2 options out of CM Tucker. One's going to Pennsylvania, and one's going to West Virginia. All right, then I've got another option, which I'm taking, Oxford, North Carolina. Shingles going to South Carolina. Now, given the pay for the 3 loads, I took the lesser of the 3 evils. All right, because it's not that much of a difference, but it's twice the amount of driving. Now, I could possibly be in a better reload area in Pennsylvania, but I'm not gonna chance that. I'm not gonna chance. I'm just gonna go for what I know. Spartanburg will be near. Where did I go last time? Last time I go to Bennesville, Greensboro. Where did I go last time? Spartanburg. I went to Columbia from Spartanburg. So who knows? Fleet manager sent me another message. Let's see what he's talking about. 10-4 on the way. All right. So, like I say, sometimes you got to pick your poison. Hey, so it is what it is, man. Like I said, with the pay, it was only, without getting the details, it was less than $100 between the 3. So I took the cheaper of the 3, but it was less miles, less loaded miles. All right. So sometimes you got to think about that on the other end. Now, if you know for sure, like if you go take load number 1 and you already know you got something on the back end, hey, then yeah, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna go for what I know, and want to get home this weekend. So, like I said, it's a decent amount, not that much work, so I'll take it. All right, I haven't been here in a while. This certain teed here in Oxford, North Carolina, this certain teed, it's coming for me. This one here, you can't show up no more than 30 minutes before your appointment. You can't be, and you got until up to 30 minutes after your appointment to get checked in. If not, they gotta reschedule you. And I see why. On the main road, once you take that right turn, that left turn, it's about about a quarter of a mile or so before you get to the road that you got to turn into certain T. Man, it's truck stage on both sides of the road. So that's why they don't want you here earlier than your appointment time. And I barely made it. I got about an hour out. It was like a accident on 135, not 135, but exit 135 on I-85. So I made it just in time. I got here like 2:20. So I don't know how strict they are on that time, but I didn't want to find out. But like I said, going to Spartanburg. Pretty much the same way I came up here. I got to go down through Charlotte, and I'll be on the tip of South Carolina. So, like I said, given the options that I had, I just did that. Now, like I said, the other two options I had were out of CM Tucker, which is like around. Hopefully it's coming through on the phone. Got the phone flipped around. It's like right here. So I had to go back to CM Tucker. 120 miles. All right. I started over here, right west of Winston-Salem. But the other two options, I had to go all the way down here to South Carolina to reload. And like I said, the one option was going to Wheeling, West Virginia, and the other was going to Pennsylvania. I can't remember which part of Pennsylvania. So now, between those two options, that's the reason why I chose this one going back to South Carolina. Yes, it's going to be putting me kind of closer to the house. But like I said, for the miles and for what it was paying, I'll just take the L on this one for 243 miles compared to going 400 miles, because I had to go 100 miles back, then another 100 miles back to get to back where I started, and then knock out the other 200 miles. That's just, me personally, that's how I was thinking about it. And plus, there's no tarp. All three loads were no tarp, but I went and took the shingles. All right. So that's how long this takes. I mean, like I said, it's real easy, man. You get in the station area, you're in the dirt lot, the forklift come get you, they load you, you pull back around, and they might be getting ready to come get me right now. Maybe not. There's 5 other trucks here, so who knows? But it's all good, man. We're waiting. Get it knocked out and get reloaded. Also, where I'm delivering to has parking, so it's a win-win. All right, it's 8:30. Got here around about, what time did I get here? 8. Trying to think what time I got here. About 8:15 or so. No, I'll call it 8 o'clock. Got here around about 8 o'clock. And you see, we got company. So, this place has room for about, I think, 5 trucks. Now, of course, I seen it at the last minute when I was turning in. But I should have parked behind my truck buddy right there. Wasn't enough space, so I didn't feel like trying to renegotiate. But yeah, they got room for about, we'll call it 6 trucks. 2 or 5 trucks, because you do 2 and 2 and then 1. Remember, you don't want to block their gate. But Should be an interesting morning. They start at 7:30. Now, some Beacon Building Supplies are different. Sometimes they get you in, they get you out. Sometimes it takes a minute. Now they might pull up and they see they have 3 trucks. They might pull us back early. So I got to go last, which ain't no big deal. Had to flip my bundles back around. Now, technically, that bundle there has to be there for transport. You can get that DOT officer that wants to be a jerk and say your load's not secured if you didn't do that. It takes you about an extra 5-10 minutes to flip that bundle on both sides. It's no big deal. So, never been here before. I get around about 6:30 or so. Pretty sure they'll start piffing in. And like I said, hopefully they'll get us back there and get us unloaded fairly quickly. It says don't block the gate. And I got a feeling it's going to be at least one more truck that shows up. But if I was a betting man, the staging area is somewhere back there. All right. But it's all good, man. It's all good. I think last time I was in Spartanburg, I went back to Columbia, to Culpeper, and Culpeper to Tennessee. I went to Tennessee. I think it was Knoxville, matter of fact. So I was hoping to go to Harriman, but we shall see, man. There's insulation down the street at Greer, so who knows, man? Who knows? But I'm gonna do a video, a tutorial on something that you need to keep on your truck. All right, for extreme emergencies, I bought this off of Amazon about 4 years ago before I started at TMC. All right, this ain't no paid promotion or anything like that. It's a Reliance Fold to Go. All right, this thing, I think it says it holds up to 300 pounds. I'm 275, 270 give or take, so it's pretty neat. All right. I think it came with some bags. Now it's got some pretty simple instructions. You'll pull the legs out, and it's called using the double duty. Anyway, but very simple. Like I said, it's got the legs on it. Now I opt for this because it takes up less space. Now, if you have a Peterbilt 579, and if you have a refrigerator on your floor, a little small fridge, of course you can sit the fridge on top of the bed, and this will sit right between the bunk and your cabinet. It takes up just enough space. Now, as long as you're smaller than 300 pounds, and I'm about 6'3", this will work for you. All right. Reliance Fold to Go. Now the bags that they use, they got some kind of special bags that came with it, I think. But when they run out, them damn things are expensive because they're biodegradable, blah blah blah, whatever, blah blah blah. Hey, go to the Dollar Tree, get you some of these garbage bags. 4 gallons. Probably need the one size up. 4 gallons. I think I got. Whatever's after the 4 gallon that they sell, it's the perfect size. Flip the lid up, you put the bag inside. Do a tutorial right quick. You got the bag, it's just about the right size. Like I said, I should have got one size bigger, but I couldn't remember. So I've been rolling with the 4 gallon bags. Do it as such. Now I'm not saying you go around pooping in your truck on a daily basis, but it is for extreme emergencies, man. If you get somewhere, you get to a shipper or customer, they don't have a bathroom, you're snowed in like I was in Colorado, that'll serve a purpose. Okay. It'll serve a purpose. You gotta just, whenever you get done with it, you double bag it and you discard it in the trash can. Don't put it in the customer's trash can. Put it somewhere, you know, at a dumpster somewhere that it won't be smelling, because it will get foul on you. Okay, but I think I paid $40 for this. If I can find a description or find a link to it, I'll put it in the video. Like I said, get the trash bags, or $1.25 from the Dollar Tree. Don't spend no $40 for, you know, for trash bags or poop bags. Very simple, very small. Like I say, some drivers like to have an actual 5-gallon bucket. The problem with that is it takes up too much space. This here, you fold the legs down, it takes up no space. It's all plastic, hard plastic. Like I said, I've had it about 4 years and I had no problems with it. I think I got one tab that finally broke on it, but rather than that, it's been pretty solid for me, literally. It's got a carrying handle. Now, I did like the poo bags that they sold on Amazon, but they were just too expensive, but they were dark. Came with a big old black bag and a Ziploc bag. But like I said, that gets expensive to throw away poop. So, like I said, this ain't no paid promotion or anything like that, but I highly suggest, if you don't have one of these, to get you one. I mean, it literally takes up no space. Carrying handle. It's about 3 pounds, give or take, but it fits anywhere. It fits on top of your bunk, inside the shelf. It takes up very little space compared to a 5-gallon bucket. It's a lot less messy, as long as you don't miss the hole. All right. That's about enough of that foolishness. If I remember, I'll try to review something else that you should have on the road. Because I'm telling you, man, this will save you, man. I'm telling you, you haven't did this in the side of the truck, on the side of the road, or just you couldn't make it to the bathroom, hey, one day it might happen. Like I said, you might be somewhere and you snowed in, or there's no facilities and you really got to go. You know, some do it between their drive tires or whatever the case might be, or do it under the trailer. But like I said, if you need privacy, or if it's like inclement weather, hey, do what you got to do. Roll your windows down, discard of your waste, and go on about your business. So if I can find the link, if I can find this joker, I'm going to put the link in the description. All right, truck buddies. We'll see you in the morning.